Hello everybody, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 2. Well, the reason I'm standing in this corner here is because this is where we find the Mr. Nixon doll, which, you see a small doll with a big red nose. For some reason, you don't trust the seemingly innocent child's toy. And you may have noticed we had some dialogue earlier where it sounds like Joshua has made it home just fine. The spirits be moving us. No, that be me moving you. Hell, just stand over here then. I lost Mr. Nixon. I don't know where I left him. I have Mr. Nixon right here, but you know what? I think Mr. Nixon should be punished for going off on his own. Some ritual dismemberment may be in order. So first I'm going to pull off his arms, then... Is this him? He was looking around for you too. You found him! You found Mr. Nixon! And we got 100 experience points. Sure I did. It didn't go far. Now keep an eye on him from now on, okay? Would you like some tea, Mr. Nixon?
Well, yes, I would, Curtis.
Here you go. Drink up.
Thank you, Curtis.
Thank you, Mr. Nixon.
Do you want to go dig up Daddy's wrench?
No, Mr. Nixon. Daddy will be mad we buried it. But it's buried under those rocks behind the bar.
We could get it right now.
No, Daddy will be mad. It's best that he, just like you told me, Mr. Nixon. Or best like just like you told me. Would you like some tea, Mr. Nixon? So, rock pile behind the bar, eh? Hey, I found a wrench under the rocks. Thanks for bailing me out. I appreciate it. Me and the wife will be moving on soon. Thank you for rescuing my husband. Please accept this as a reward. It's not much, but... And I don't think we actually got a reward for that, but, yay, the kid's happy. Yay, the family's happy. And, yeah, no, there's an out of business sign on the bar. And we shut down the one bar in the worst part of town, and, well, those people won't be happy. But I think we've done everything we can do to help folks here, so... And we didn't check out the tap house last time. Yes, can I help you? What's on tap? We have synthetic beers and liquor, vodka H, tequila derivatives W and W2, oh, and water, and Brahma milk. Beer or liquor is $10, water or milk is $3. Do you have any real alcohol? What, you looking for something with more kick than the synthetic drinks? Perhaps. Drinking synthetic alcohol can't really compare to the real thing. That's for sure. I used to know this merchant who had a bottle of Mad Dog 3030. Bitter stuff, couldn't feel my tongue afterward, but it was strangely different. What happened to this merchant's stash? It got drunk, or so I heard. There were a few of our friends here in Vault City who helped this merchant friend drink the stash. They were willing to pay a good price to have the real stuff for a change. I'll bet. I could probably get more of the real stuff easy. I've been traveling the waste a lot, and getting a hold of alcohol is no big deal. Is that so? Well, if you happen to be looking to relieve yourself of some real alcohol, then I can make it worth your while. You can keep quiet about our deal and get the contraband past the gate. How much would you need? Say a case of 10 bottles of premium alcohol, 10 bottles of beer, and none of that radioactive stuff here comes out of Gecko, just the good booze. I might be able to get you some. Say, I was looking for some information. Who's in charge of Vault City? First Citizen Lynette. She's in the council building up north if you need to talk to her. Where's the vault? It's that big hole in the mountain to the east. You can't miss it. You also can't get in unless you're a citizen. But I am a citizen. Sure you are. Be careful who you say that to, citizen. Someone's going to recognize whoever stolen papers you bought from that bloodsucker Skeeve, so keep your head down. Thanks for the advice. Can you tell me about the slavery in Vault City? Look, first thing I have to say is you better not call it slavery around here. You're going to get yourself in a whole mess of trouble. They're called servants, not slaves. Just word of advice. Point taken. Do you have much contact with the outside world? Not much. Most contact we have with outsiders is merchants traveling the Big Circle caravan trail from Brahma, New Reno, Redding. Only ever place aside the caravan trail I know of is Gecko. Well, talking about Broken Hills. Mining community, except it's to the south. We have most of our uranium shipments from there. New Reno. It's west of southwest. I hear conflicting reports about Reno. Some merchants, especially the slavers, really love it there. Other merchants don't. City with a lot of glitter and a lot of trouble, I hear. Redding? Mine town to the west. We haven't seen too many caravans from them recently, and it's got some of the higher-ups a little worried. Senior Councilman McLure especially. Senior Councilman McLure. You may have seen him in other such fascist hellholes as Asperg 32. Anyway. And Gecko. Town ghouls less than a day's travel to northeast, as I understand it. Rumors they prey on any travelers near their territory. Best stay away. Okay, and then there was the information center down here, which we did not go into last time. Okay, make out what's on those small buildings there. Oh, hello, is there something I can help you with? What is this place? This is the information center, Vault City. Is this the place you're looking for? Information center. Do you have any books or manuals? Unfortunately, our books are currently being transcribed into electronic format. The extras are being shipped to the amenities office down the street. You might try there. And all the books are gone? Yes, everything's being transcribed because, this is a somewhat delicate matter, but I believe my poster in Vault City has become obsolete. Obsolete? They're discussing putting information terminals in every household. Those news terminals will be tied to the listserv in the information archives. Once that is done, the information center and I will be unnecessary. It's all for the best, really. Are you sure? Oh my, yes, First Citizen is rarely wrong in these matters. Still, I will be sorry to leave this place. I have the position waiting for me in the list office. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. All those books were transcribed. I'd much rather read a book than stare at a computer screen. Knowing look at audience. That's how I feel as well. I don't think it's electronic format, mind you, but there's a certain solidity in having a book in your hands and turning the pages one by one. You know, yes. They haven't officially shipped all the books to the amenities offices yet. No, Randall won't miss them if I gave them to somebody who appreciates them, like yourself. Well, I'd love to have them, thanks. I'll go fetch them. All right. Hey, free books. Here you go. I hope you enjoy reading. They're some of my favorites. A little tight on the technical side, but they're quite good. Thanks. You might ask some other questions? Certainly. You know where I can find a Gek? A Gek, that sounds familiar. What does it do? I really don't know. The vault lights the entrance down the street, the large hole in the side of the mountain. Know of any other vaults? Other vaults? No, not really. I know other vaults were built. We've never come across any of them. There may be some mention of them in the central computer, though. How do I get down to the vault? We need to be a citizen of the vault first. If you want, you can take the citizenship test, or better yet, speak to First Citizen and let them. But sure might sing an exception in your case. Can I ask some other questions? And that pretty much covers it. But let's see, what books did we just get? Ooh, Dean's Electronics and Big Book of Science. Let's see, learn new science information. Let's see, my science is up to 33, my repair up to 27. I'm sorry, can I help you with something? What is this place? This is Submani's Office A. We handle tools and repair equipment for the city. You're sure this place you're looking for? Yes, can I see what you have in stock? Let's see, we got rope, knives, flares, hammer, cash, and tools. You know, I could use a tool. Trade him that. Say, just so you know, there's a general store in the courtyard outside. You might want to try shopping there. I hear his selection is just as good as ours. Thanks. Snob. Oh, now I can see it says amenities A and amenities B. Yes, what is it? What is this place? This is Amenities Office B. We handle the distribution of pharmaceutical supplies for Vault City. Maybe you're looking for someplace else? No, it's the place I was looking for. Let's see what you have in stock. Let's see. Med supplies, poison antidote. And right away. Oh, heck. So go figure this one out. A medical kit is 200, but a single stim pack is 127. Yeah, well. Next time you should try the store in the courtyard outside the city. They should carry everything you outsiders need. Thank you. And I'll admit that I'm cheating a little bit here, because there's a reason why I did grab all that. Well, this isn't my dad's boss. Did you want something, or are you just going to stand looking like or gawking like a moron? Whoa, easy. I just happened to see what this place is. It's a maintenance shed for the Vault City. You just happen to miss a huge sign on the side of the building. No, sorry, I thought this might be a shop of some sort. You've got the of some sort right. Look, did you actually decent repair, or do you want to ask me a bunch of dumb questions? What do you repair here? Synthetic alcohol dispensers, radios, firearms, laser turret parts, computer monitors, you name it, whatever. I can get the tools to do my job. Tools? Right now I've got the middle lathe barely working, and my wrench has gone missing again, and my pliers teeth are stripped. Alright, well, what can I help with? You? I doubt. Well, I've got a wrench and a pair of pliers right here. You do? Yeah, there you go. Thanks. I mean, they're not great, but they'll do. You already... Oh, never mind, it's not important. Here's a few bucks for your trouble. Maybe you can use those tools to fix your attitude. Thanks. I had some questions. Yeah, I have some work to do. Come back in a day or two, alright? I'll have time to chat then. See you tomorrow, then. Mission accomplished, I think. Hello, traveler. You'll stay in those cells until the first citizen pardons you. Yeah, I think we'll avoid talking to him for now. Because Stark there, we can get some missions from him. But they're best avoided at the moment. Stupid door. Well, there is a nice bar there, but that's not what we were looking for. What we want is the Central Council building. Now, there are a couple of people we can chat with here, but we run the risk of getting kicked out of the city forever if we talk to the wrong one and say the wrong thing. The other one is going to be much more useful, because we are about to confront the most hated character in Fallout 2. And big surprise, they're a city worker. I'm Proconsul Gregory. Is this the office you're looking for? What do you do here? I am the assistant to the first citizen. I schedule our appointments, administer the citizenship test for potential applicants, and update all the lists on the Vault City server. No small task, I assure you. Can I ask some questions? I suppose. What would you like to know? What do you do here again? Yeah. Not useful person. Can you keep your distance, please? Another outsider. I know the potentially useful person over here. Hi, can I help you? Who are you? I'm Senior Counselor McLure, and you are? Matt. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you? I'm looking for a Garden of Eden creation kit. A Gek, as I understand, we only had one. I read that it lasted a long time, but it broke down a number of years before I was ever born. Were we ever supposed to? We were even supposed to have two. Supposed to? But apparently the old government messed up the shipments. We received a shipment that was meant to go to vault number 13, I think. They probably received our other Gek. What was the shipment that was meant for vault 13? Water chips, 100 or so. I don't know why they sent so many. We've never needed to replace ours. We've had the same water underground chips since the air people lived underground in the vault. What happened to the Gek that broke down? It was disassemblance part we used for other applications. And yeah, a bit of mythology gag there, because Vault 13, from the original Fallout, you remember, needed a water chip. And they didn't get the shipment with 1,000. Anyway, what's your job here? I'm a senior council member. I oversee the council meetings. Then what does the first citizen do? She's the leader of the people. The citizens of the vault look to her for guidance, but the citizens, through the council, still have final say on matters in these trying times. She's a pillar of our society. Trying times? What do you mean? Things have been getting tough these last 2 years. The NCR has been getting more aggressive in their attempts to get Vault City to join the Republic. They tell us that if we were able to join, they'd be able to defend us from the raider attacks on our city. As of late, the raider attacks have become more and more brutal. On top of this, we have ghouls and gecko contaminating our groundwater. Where's Gecko? It's just northeast of here, but if you're planning on going there, I advise you to purchase some anti-radiation chems. They're contaminating our water. It is likely the town itself is radiated. What is Gecko? It's a forsaken place, a shanty town built around the remnants of an old atomic power plant. Can I ask you another question? What can you tell me about the first citizen? She's leader of people, look to her for guidance. How do you become a citizen? You wish to become a citizen? Well, we'd be pleased to have you. All you have to do is take the Pro-Counsel Gregory, and he'll give you the citizenship test. Yeah, you may have guessed from the fact that I'm not taking it that the test is, in fact, impossible, because they don't want any wastelanders coming in here. In fact, I've heard tell that the only way you can pass the citizenship test is to have 9 in most of your stats, and a 75 speech to talk your way into it. Anyway, where can I find him? Just down the hall. Thank you for your time. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and save here. Lest I do something to piss off the first citizen. Because I almost undoubtedly will.
Good day to you, stranger. I am First Citizen Lynette. May I inquire as to your business here?
Excuse my ignorance, First Citizens. Does the title of First Citizen mean that you are the overseer of this vault?
Overseer? Why, no. There has been no overseer in 100 years. How do you know of the vault overseers?
The overseer must be going. You're obviously not the one you need to be speaking to. Fetch the overseer at once. Yeah. I'm a descendant of the first vault dweller. I've heard many stories of the overseer.
Descendant of the vault dweller? What do you mean?
I am the great-grandchild of the first vault dweller. Woman, I'm wasting precious time talking with you.
The first vault dweller? What? You must mean another vault. We have never been in contact with another vault. Where is it located?
Yeah. I don't know, you see, I'm trying to find the vault my ancestor came from.
Oh, now I understand. But what proof do you have that your ancestor was from a vault?
I have this vault jumpsuit and this canteen that belonged to my ancestor.
Very well. Let me see. These are authentic. Unbelievable. You are a survivor from another vault. Welcome to our city. You must have suffered much in the outside world.
I need to find the vault my people came from. I need a Garden of Eden kit. Do you have one?
I am sorry, but we used ours to start Vault City. I do not believe there were any spares, but you could check the acquisitions office. It is located by the entrance to our vault. Perhaps some mention of your vault is in our computer archives.
Well, can we check?
We could check the vault computers. They would probably have the information you seek. But only citizens are allowed to access the archives.
But I am a citizen. Yeah, don't pull that act. Is there some way I could become a citizen?
You may speak with Proconsul Gregory. He has authority to administer the citizenship test. He can be found in the meeting room down the corridor.
I will talk to the proconsul then.
Or, there is another way to become a citizen.
Another way? What is it?
Rather than taking the test, you could prove your commitment to the vaults in a more substantial way. As an outsider, you are in a unique position to resolve a difficult situation for us.
Are you coming on to me?
There's a town, if you could call it that, to the northeast of our city. It is filled with creatures that are polluting the groundwater with dangerous radiation. Those things are operating a damaged atomic power plant. You see, they are immune to radiation. They don't care that they are slowly killing us with their poisons.
Let's see, I'll take care of the problem. I'll come back when the situation is resolved. Sounds like they're doing the world a service. Find some other outsider to your dirty work. Okay, so we now have a mission to go to Gecko and resolve the problem. Of course, I have no intention of making a violent resolution to this problem, but she did give us one useful bit of advice. We probably do want to get some kind of protection. I actually just thought better about trying to sell my illegal narcotics here in Straitsville. And we'll go ahead and spend the cash. And go ahead and trade back for more later, after all. And yep, looks like the Joshua family is all cleared out. Let's see if anything jumps us on the way into Gecko. It did not. Alright, well, we will go ahead and you see the keep out sign there in the bottom right corner. I think we'll go ahead and close this chapter out here. And next time, we will start exploring Gecko. We will see you next time.